Hello everyone, I hope you're well. So it's the 12th of April and I woke up to snow this morning. I'm sure many of you have seen snow in the last few days in the UK, and it's a real kind of tussle between the yin and yang, the emergence of lighter, warmer spring um, kind of expanding energies and the clinging on of the heavier, colder winter energies. So that yin yang interchange that is represented in the yin yang Tai Chi 2 diagram is really evident right now. So I thought we'd stick with what we were doing last week and we'll let nature guide our exploration of rising energies and sinking energies. But we're going to develop that through expanding outwards and inwards. Okay, so we're going to again use the movements and shapes from the different sets of Qigong that we've been exploring this past nearly a year, coming up to a year in a couple of months. So we've got a range of building blocks to use, and we're going to put them together in this experience of flow, and particularly this focus of rising versus sinking, expanding versus contracting, as influenced by the processes of nature around us. So welcome as ever. Have a little stretch upwards, one or both hands, and then a twist to one side and change sides. Come back to the middle. Bring the hands down, one both arms, and hands like that. Look to one side. Change. Look straight ahead, then one ear to one shoulder. Slowly change. Come up. Circle the head. So we're going to do semicircle from one shoulder to the other. Nice and slow. And come up. Great. So let's work on the shoulders now. Give me 1 minute. Get my hair out of the way. Hairdressers are open again today as well. I've got mine booked for next month, so you're going to have the really long hair for another few weeks yet. All right. Shoulders up to the ears and back. Rotate the shoulders back. And then forwards, up to the ears, roll forwards. Can we alternate? Can we take one shoulder and then the other shoulder? Even if there's less movement in the other shoulder, can you lead one side of the body than the other and then roll it back? Good. Take one arm, circle backwards, and forward. Other side, if it's available, could be your arm, it could be shoulder, it could be your chest, pectoral, it could be other body. Some idea of a circle on this side going forward. And then that same idea of a circle going backwards, whatever movement is available to you in the less responsive side. Great. Arm across your body, take hold of the chair if you're seated, up tall, and then twist around to one side. Come back. Other arm maybe, or same arm maybe, on the other side. Up tall, twist. Come back to the middle. Legs. Left knee up, Support if needed underneath the knee and circle, but one way and the other way. And extend and then bring the knee in. Other side, what's available to you? Can it be supported? Can the leg move? Can the knee move? Can the foot move? Change direction. Extend if possible. Bring in if possible. Okay. So we're thinking about rising and falling, expanding, contracting. Hands or hands on the belly. Let's think about that most important of the movements to get us into that state of flow. The most important expansion and contraction. As we breathe in, our bellies expand. As we breathe out, the belly contracts, putting the CO2 out there. We're breathing in through our nose, receiving, that's yin, but then our belly expands, that's the yang. And then slowly, slowly breathing out, the belly contracts, yin, putting out product of our respiration, yang. Breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in, breathing out. And all that. Breathing in, one or both arms go up. Rising energy, light. Breathing out, we sink down again. Sinking heavier energy. Breathing in, yang. Breathing out, yin. Breathing in, rising up to the light, to the sky. Breathing out, sinking down into shadow, to the ground. As with last week, let's take our time with this movement. This is one of the most elemental movements in Tai Chi and Qigong. Think about moving from the shoulder, then the elbow, then the wrist, back, shoulder, elbow, wrist. You can do this seated or standing, as we've explored in previous sessions. Think about connecting this to the seasons, the rising, the 25 degrees we had a few weeks ago, the sun, and then the sinking, the snow, the sleet, the cold winds, winter clawing back. One defines the other, right? Let's do some variations now of this. One arm up, one arm down. Twist towards the down arm side. Change as you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. In. So one-sided version. Arm up, twist away from your arm. Come back, arm down, twist towards the down arm. Arm up, twist away from the up arm. Arm down, twist towards the down arm. Remember the breath, breathing into the side, breathing out the middle, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, last one, breathing out. Good. Back, lift up, down. One variation, one arm up, one down. Alternate. Let the fingers trail down. Now imagine your hands are paintbrushes, and up and down on a white picket fence. Could be one arm or both arms, alternate. Up, down, up. Nice, and just bring the last one down. Return back to our core movement up and down. Nice, guys. One last variation of the vertical up and down dimension, okay? This one comes up, bring the back of your hands towards your shoulders, and then push forward as if you're throwing the ball away, down, arms up, reaching back, pushing forward, throwing the ball away, up, out, up, out. One-handed up, throwing the ball away, two back, throwing the ball away. Last one, guys. And then let's just go back to backwards, pushing forward, back, forward. Think about the body leading this. So not the arms. The body pushes, The arms like a ripple that goes forward. Nice, good. One more. Okay, back to our core movement, up and down. Feeling any aches or tiredness in the shoulders? Can you find some relaxation? Can you breathe into the ache? Adjust your posture maybe. Find some softness where the aches are. Okay, now we're going to change it. One more ring. Now we're going to change the dimension of movement. Out, up, out, up. Expanding, receding, contracting. Expand, recede, contract, expand. One side of version would be into your center line, out again. Into the center line, out. Into your center line, out. Nice. So we have some different shapes from our Qigong sets that fit in this horizontal, expanding and contracting movement. Start to play with those now. First one might be the bow and arrow. So we might get one hand, the palm away from you. The other hand, imagine you're pulling a bow string backwards, out, pulling it back. Imagine the palm is your bow, pulling the string back. If you have good fine motor control here in the extended hand, you can bring all the knuckles down and leave the index finger up as your bow sight. Otherwise, whatever hand shape allows you to keep your arm out. Breathing in, breathing out. So one-handed version, be working the bow here, the bowstring. A few more. And then last one, breathing in, breathing out. And then we change sides. So take the bow with the other hand, either or an outstretched hand shape or all the fingers except the index one bent. You have the index finger there. Whatever allows you to keep that arm out. And then you're breathing in, breathing out, pulling the bowstring back. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, out, in, out. One hand version, you might be bringing the opposite shoulder towards the bow, opening it back up. Get the opposite body moving towards that hand, bringing it out. And finding that whole body movement to allow you access and entry into these movement patterns. Not about one hand, one finger, but whole body. Whole body reaches towards that hand, comes out. Two-handed, it's just a ripple of that whole body movement. One more. Good. Come back. Let's do a few of these up and down just to soften the shoulders. Okay. And we go out again, out and back. So some animal movements can be brought in to explore this horizontal expansion and contraction. First one is a snake. You can turn, pull, a bit like the bow and arrow, but this time we're having a snake, one snake head coming back, one snake pushing away, coming back, turn, open, snake, coiling, opening, coiling, opening, coiling, opening, coiling, open. So this should feel much more elastic and coiling and loose than the last one, the bow and arrow. There's a big difference between a snake or a pair of snakes and a bow and arrow. Okay, one-sided version. Circle it around, pull it back, palm up, down, circle around, push the palm out, back, circle, pull the other back palm up, circle, round, push that hand out, working, coil, good, two-sided. Now we could change this thing, one up, push out, coil it down, pushing out, coiling, coiling under your armpit. So one hand is bringing round, turn under your armpit, coil round, bring it round, arm up, coil. So again, it's that whole body movement, coiling under the armpit, round. One, two, one, two. Good. Back to this, guys. Nice. Next movement. Crane, opening its wings. Bring both palms up, elbows in, opening its wings. Palms down, scoop up, elbows in, opening. And bring the back of the hands together, open up, scoop up, elbows in, open the wings, and the back of the wrists towards each other, open back up, scoop up, elbows in, opening the wings, back of the elbows towards each other. One-handed version, one-sided version is open, back down, round, up, in, open, round. Good. Few more. Last one after this, ready? Last one. Scoop up, elbows back, open the wings. Back of the wings come towards each other. And back. If you're getting some ache in the shoulders, up and down, find some relaxation. Maybe a little roll of the shoulders, backwards, forward. All right, Last little bit, guys. Breathing in and out. Expanding heat and light, contracting shadow. Oh, good. And as ever, be less worried about getting these movements absolutely correct. So using the movements to get into a particular state of mind is why we're doing this. Obviously, it's got to be comfortable, tolerable, shouldn't produce pain. It is, get in touch. This is what we can do for adaptation. But these are ways just get into this flow state of mind, getting in the flow. All right. Dragon, throwing a frisbee behind, throwing the frisbee behind, crossing, frisbee, cross the body, frisbee, cross the body, frisbee. This is our spring energy. Let's see, the sun has come out now. See if we can summon forth spring in all its glory for some warmer days ahead. For us, our gardens, for the farmers and their crops. One-sided frisbee, cross the body. Frisbee, palm open, cross the body. Frisbee out, cross the body. Frisbee out. Two-sided cross, frisbee, cross, frisbee. Good. Okay, we're going to wind it down now. Quite a vibrant practice today. Start to just let the arms go floppy and everything twist the body. Let them flop. Wherever the arms need to go, don't put any intention in the arms. Think about the trunk moving from side to side. If you're standing at this point, this is a nice one. Hands will just stop. Come in around the kidneys. If you're seating, the chair's going to get that goodness. But the twist of the body is going to be a nice practice anyway. All right. Let's come back to the source where we started today. Up, light, down, heavy. Up, expanding, light to the sky, down, contracting to the shadows, feeling to the shadows. Find that breath if you've lost it. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands or hands on your belly, breathing in. Bring them back round to the kidneys on both sides. Bring the body forward. Let your hands come down the outside of the legs, around the front, up the inside of the legs. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One-sided version, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Two-sided. Last one. Come out. And hands on Dantian on your belly. Let everything slow down and settle inside you. After the external movement stops, the internal movement still takes a little while to find some stillness. When you're ready, open your eyes. Have a great week, guys. For me here in Oxford, the sun is now out. The snow has gone. Here's to warmer days ahead. Take care, guys. Bye bye.